All right, so cool here with S.A. Martinez. How you doing, man?
I'm doing good.
First off, let me say congratulations. 10
Oh, thanks,
albums.
man.
10 albums breaking the top 10 charts. That's got to be
Yeah.
an amazing feeling.
It's a feeling. Never thought we would, I guess get to that point, but man, we just keep at it and we just have an amazing, network of fans out there who support the band. So we're very grateful.
Now, one thing I like about the new album Mosaic is it's a 311 album. I mean, you see some of these bands that go through the changes throughout the years and they want to put out a different sound, and this sounds just like 311 should sound.
Yeah, man. It's got a classic 311 element to it, and there's some new twists. We worked with somebody new this time, and whenever you work with a producer you haven't worked with, things were going to come out differently. So, but yeah, I think we've continued to straddle different worlds as far as genres go, and yeah, man, we just we keep plodding ahead, and it's been an incredible musical journey for us.
Do you think it's got to be hard for musicians that's been in the game as long as you guys have? I mean, you see, like, for instance, Linkin Park came out with an album this year too, and they went through a completely different sound, and the fans didn't react the way they should, and Chester's battling back and forth with the fans over the issue of that.
Yeah, what was the question? I couldn't hear you there.
I said, do you think it's a rough struggle to keep on going the way things are going? To say, like, you've been in the game for 25 years. I mean,
Right.
you see bands like Linkin Park that's been out for just as long as you, and you see how they went through a different format, a different sound this time along, and the fans didn't react the way he would like, and they went to an almost, they're literally battling back and forth on the internet over.
Right. Right. Yeah. I mean, I only know what I know as far as what we do. And to be honest, we haven't had records received as as well as we have liked to have been in the past. We've been there, but you just got to keep at it, man. I mean, things are cyclical in music, especially, and I mean, we were doing a flavor of music, in the mid '90s that caught on, and then it fell out of favor. And so, what do we do? Well, we just do what we do. So, it's now 20 some years after the fact of, when we first came out, and things are sort of swinging back in our direction as far as what people want to hear. And, thankfully we're still around to deliver the goods.
Well, 9 million albums, man. 9 million albums sold within the almost 30 plus years you guys been there. 27 technically.
Yeah. Yeah.
Now let's go back. It's 1996. Down is on the radio. You can turn it from a pop station to an alternative to a rock station, and you're going to hear that song every single
Right.
channel that you're going to switch back and forth to. At that point in time, do you realize this is it, man? We've made it. We're
Well, I mean, it was definitely a rush. I think any band that gets to a level, reaches a level of the pyramid, you could say, of even platinum status. Let's say that. I mean, that is a pinnacle. That is something that you've always dreamt of since, you got into music. Yeah, at some point I think we felt we made it, but, it's nothing, nothing is guaranteed ever. So I think, you celebrate and then you get back to work. I mean, it's just, you got to keep, moving ahead and creating and engaging your fan base and and inspiring people and motivating yourself to you know, to enjoy the aspects of life that we can appreciate, and to, you know, make some comments on things that you might not agree with. But we are lucky to be in the position we're in, and loving every moment of it.
Now, like I said, man, I mean, when you guys get a hit, it is a bona fide hit, man. I mean, like I said, you can switch from station to station, and it just keeps on going. I mean, you know, you guys got that summertime vibe feel. I mean, you're doing it again with Too Much to Think. I mean, every single time I turn on the radio, I got that going on again. It's, you know, it's all over for you guys.
Yeah, we've got a niche sound. You know, there's things that there are some things that we do well, and we definitely can create, you know, a balmy, palmy summer atmosphere. So, and who doesn't love that, man?
Yeah, for sure. Now, one thing I noticed is, you know, you got a little bit of a hip hop sound there. Do you ever feel like you have to put on a hip hop persona to go along with it?
I am hip hop. No, I never felt like that, as if I had to do anything. You know, I just am who I am. You know what I mean? So, I've, you know, I've always loved, hip hop. You know, hip hop was a large part of our sound. Still is to this day, I would say. There's always going to be elements that, you know, we will glean from, you know, many. Oh, I mean, we are inspired by music, period. So, you know, when you are, you know, tuned in, you're going to hear things, and things are going to work their way into your sound. So, but and I've always loved hip hop music, and I always will. It was like my coming of age music, you know.
Now, do you think that's what led to the hip hop persona? You think that's what led to the fight with Scott Stapp back in the day?
What's that now?
I said the hip hop persona. I said, do you think that's what led to the fight with Scott Stapp back in the day?
Scott Stapp led to the Scott Stapp.
Have you ever seen him since? You guys ever run into each other after that whole?
Oh my God, never. I never will.
Now, any other artists that you think you might want to beat up one day?
Well, I've got a couple of side projects that I work on outside the band. One's called Los Solarians, the sort of lowrider soul project that I really enjoyed to work on. Actually, we're going to have a third album coming out early next year, and I also have like a sort of like a 80s alternative project known as Ghost Wolf, which a lot of the 311 fans dig, and I'll be putting another one of those records out very soon, probably this fall. So be on the lookout for that. But right now we are out with the Skints and New Politics, and both those bands are amazing. I just really kind of got into the Skints recently, and then New Politics have been on my radar for a little bit via a friend of mine who is a friend of the drummer in the band. So, but yeah, man, it's a really the Unity package this year is great as always, and I think fans in Buffalo are really gonna enjoy the show.
Awesome. But the question I asked you was there any other artists that you might want to fight?
Oh, fight! Oh man, we don't have enough time.
Now.
Oh, that's a good one.
Now, being the rock fight expert that you are, who's going to win in the Chad Kroeger Corey Taylor fight when it finally goes down?
Oh, wait a second. Now, who's fighting?
Chad Kroeger from Nickelback and Corey Taylor from Stone Sour are going back and forth right now on Twitter and different interviews and stuff, taking shots at each other.
Oh, I didn't know that. Well, gosh, pound for pound, I would have to see the measurables. I need to see the paper.
Got to see the tail of the tape before you can make your final
Yeah,
decision.
tell the tape, baby. Then I'll comment. I'm a boxing fan, though. I'll say that. I love boxing. I just feel really bad for Manny Pacquiao. He should have won that last fight. He just took part in that was in Australia. But I love boxing, man.
So who do you got then for McGregor versus Mayweather?
Oh man, I'm not. I would be very surprised if Mayweather didn't win that. But the real fight coming up is Canelo versus Gennady. Man, that's going to be a dope ass fight, and I'm not sure who's going to win that one. That's going to be close.
Now, you guys have 311 beer. I see a 311 vape pen that's out there. When am I going to see the 311 weed strain?
The 311 what?
Weed strain, your own strain.
Oh, maybe down the road here. Yeah, man. I mean, it's just everything in time. Everything in time. Can't do it all at once.
Now, are you do you indulge yourself? Is there a indica or sativa, something like that you might want to lean towards if you were going ahead to make the strain?
If we are going to make a strain, man, there's so much, you could say as far as which direction, but I would really, one of the other heavy smokers would need to comment on that.
Now, 40 dates you guys are doing this summer. What's the difference between touring 25 years ago and touring today?
Oh, man. Joint pain. It's, yeah, I mean, you just have to be really, you've got to be mindful. As the years go on, you've got to, pay attention to what hurts and what you hope doesn't hurt.
Now, for you guys to all be together for this long, I mean, do you guys take the ZZ Top route when you guys are on tour? Everyone takes their own tour bus, so there's no too much time together?
Say that one more time?
I said 25 years for you guys being together. When you guys are on tour, do you do the ZZ Top route? ZZ Top takes their own bus. Each member has their own tour bus, so they don't have to be together.
Dude, you
that
wouldn't
long.
make any money if you did that. No, we have 2 band buses. I mean, yeah, we like our space, but we get along great, man. I mean, we're family. But yeah, family fights. I mean, there's definitely disagreements, but no, man, we got it good, dude. We travel well, and like I said, now we're lucky to be doing what we're doing.
How do you guys come up with the set list? I mean, you guys have, like I said, so many hits.
After sound check, we get together and we hash it out. I mean, we all sort of know what we want to play, or what we should play, etc. And then it's a matter of sprinkling in like some deep cuts. A lot of it's placement, like where should, maybe Beautiful Disaster, where should that go? Or, you try to stoke out the fans, like, especially with social media, you get hit up by, your hardcores who travel, night after night. And so you try to throw them a bone here and there. But yeah, man, we mix it up. I mean, every night's different. I don't think any band can say that. I know we can. We play a different set every night. And yeah, it's always a work in progress, but we definitely are able to complete the task.
Now, you say you throw the fans a bone from social media. Did you ever think about doing something like letting the fans pick the set list by like doing a vote for one show in specific? Like, this is the ultimate.
Actually, we have kind of done that. I know people have said, "Oh, these would be great," and we've like, "Oh, yeah, that would work," and blah 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 blah. It's kind of done for us. I mean, we sort of have done that. I don't think we've ever done like a thing where, "Hey, write the set list for the show." I don't think we've done that, but I'm not saying we would never do that. But it's just something we haven't done.
Now,
Not that I know of.
who comes up with the posters? I see every show's got their own poster.
We have a merch guy who, he's got a network of poster artists, and he'll reach out, during the year and get them, assigned to a certain show. Or I think a lot of times it's like an artist in the area. So, yeah, I mean, it's something that, throughout the years we've done posters, but it wasn't really until the past, maybe in, I could be wrong, but like, it might have been in 2012, and then what we really started to, make, show specific posters, more of a nightly thing. But yeah, for a lot of our fans, it's like, for example, you have merch, you have your shirts. Well, you have, a selection that you take out throughout the summer, and then, yeah, you might have an event shirt as well. But a lot of times our fans, they've bought the shirt already, and so, like, they want something else. And it's really just sort of filling a need that, the fans are asking for. And it's a commemorative, item, and especially, when fans, are really excited about the show and had a great time. They just like to, have a memory of sorts of that, and posters kind of feel that. Rock posters have been around since rock has been around. So it's nothing. We're not doing anything new per se, but I think we definitely have cultivated, a desire within our base to really collect them all.
Right. Yeah, I mean, and like you said, it's definitely a unique piece of memorabilia you're going to take from the show. I mean, it's not like you're going to be able to go to the Buffalo show and get the Chicago poster. It's, you went to that.
Right.
It's
right.
You know what I mean. It's your one chance to get that piece, and it does have that old school feel. I mean, you remember back in the 70s, that's where the biggest thing where you see those old style posters, and this, that was there, and you seen them on the walls. You see them in the Hard Rock and stuff like that, and you're like, wow.
Right.
I'd love to get my hands on one of those. Now you guys are actually giving the fans a chance, which is pretty cool. Now, you talked briefly about your openers. Do you catch New Politics when you see? Do you see the stunts that those guys pull off when they're performing?
I haven't really caught their show yet. They go on, before us, so I have my ritual of taking a pre-show nap, and then stretching and doing that sort of thing. So yeah, like my 2 hours before we hit the stage are sort of occupied. But I hear great things about their show, man. And one day I will break my routine and go catch what they do. But yeah, the fans are digging both the bands, man.
Oh yeah, like both bands are great, but like I said, they're the show that he does handstands and breakdancing flips and all kinds of crazy stuff. So it's
right.
It's a pretty cool show to check out, and it's a great opener for you guys to have.
For sure.
Now, do you guys adapt to social media? I mean, you guys have been doing this for so long. I mean, was it hard to swing over to having to keep up on Facebook, having to do the Twitter, Instagram?
I have an Instagram account. I chose that as my social media interface. I don't do Twitter. I don't do Facebook. But I have an Instagram account. So, yeah, and I enjoy the community that you can interact with there. I know it's really, I know all social media lanes are important these days. But back in our day, man, it was like there was something cool about the mystery of like not having that contact, and
Exactly.
having to get the periodicals and read about your band instead of just having it. I'm gonna direct message essay right now. There's something to be said about those days, man. I mean, I can't say well, let's put it this way. We didn't have it, so we didn't know we missed it, I guess. We didn't know what we were missing out on without having it. But I enjoyed, man. I love I used to get Circus magazine, I think, back in the day. I would get Spin. That's how you kept tabs on what was happening in the music world. And, I sort of missed those times, but, those days are gone, and now it is a different era. So, but yeah, I take part and I have fun with it.
Well, I mean, you're saying,
you can follow me at Nova Sage. It's like plugging a book.
The mystique.
Go ahead. What was that, man?
The mystique has definitely gone. I mean, like back in the day, you can hear the rumors of something that was there. Nowadays, you can see it what somebody had for fucking lunch if they posted that, and that's what unfortunately the fans want to see.
I guess, but nowadays you can start your own. Just like you were saying earlier with like the Twitter feud happening between, scumbag and dirtbag.
Now you were just saying you're plugging a book.
No, what I'm saying is like when you follow me, it's like you're saying hey, check out my new album, my new book.
Oh, I got what you're saying. I thought you were just slightly mentioning, hey, check this out.
Yeah.
Got me a book popping out there.
Not yet.
Well, I appreciate your time and looking forward to the show that's going to be happening here on Monday. And then there is a whole slew of dates going all the way up to August. You guys got anything planned for after this run of summer tours goes? You guys going to keep it up in the fall or take a little break?
I'm going to sleep, dude. Going to catch this awesome thing they call sleep. Once we finish the run, it's just nice to chill out, and decompress from the road. So that's what I'm going to do anyway. But yeah, man. But aside from that, no, we'll be back out there. I mean, we have a new album, so we're going to be touring a lot this year and next.
You ever think about letting Scott open up for you? Let bygones be bygones.
Say what now?
You ever think about letting Scott open up for you? Let bygones be bygones.
You really want me to comment on that, don't you? I don't think so.
All right, man. People want to go ahead. They want to get the album. They're going to go to 311.com. It's got the links to get Mosaic. You guys can check out the new video, buy tickets. You guys do meet and greets? You guys do that shit?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, we do them. Not every night, but here and there we do them.
So there's a chance to go ahead and pick them out. And how do you like those?
Yeah. They're great. I mean, it really depends on like kind of how the day goes, though. To be honest, sometimes we're really busy, and then it's like, oh, and you have a meet and greet. So, sometimes people don't realize like how busy your day is on the road. It's not. We don't just like wait all day and then, oh yeah, showtime. Now there's things going, interviews, you got, sound check, you at some point you got to eat, there's things are happening. So, sometimes it's great. Sometimes it's like, oh, all right, cool. We got a meet and greet. Other times it's like, oh shit, we got a meet and greet tonight. That type of thing. So
you ever have an awkward experience?
No, not necessarily. No, the fans are really appreciative. A lot of times people are breaking down because they've been wanting to meet us for a long time, and we've been around a long time. So, our music has really has made an impression on people's lives, So it's the band's real important to a lot of folks, man. So, and I get that, and I respect that. And I know what it means. Music means the same to me as it means to them. You know what I mean? So I get it.
Yeah, and like the one point you brought up, man, it's people got to realize you are a human being. You know, you have a full day. That's just because you have one of the coolest jobs in the world doesn't mean it's not a job. You got a busy day.
Right,
You know what I'm saying? You got
right.
shit to do all day long, and you got to keep up that regardless that happy persona when you're doing your meet and greet because the last thing you want to do is have someone be like, "Oh my god, I just met essay."
I wish Stapp kicked his ass.
That's exactly right.
I hear you, dude. No, I enjoy what we do. I know everyone else in the band feels the same, man. We're very fortunate, like I said.
All right, man. Like once again, thank you for your time.
Thanks a lot, Frank, man.
Take care.
Later.
Hey, before I let you go, I need a. Oh.